The first recorded mention of Örebro Castle is in 1364, in a letter written by Duke Albert. He was the father to Albert of Mecklenburg, who had just become King of Sweden. The Mecklenburgs were leading a military campaign in the country, and in the letter the Duke wrote that the stronghold of Örebro had been taken by force. In 1364, the stronghold was newly built. It comprised a defensive wall, and after a time a tower was added. The stronghold was built centrally on a small island in Svartån stream, where several roads converged. It was an administrative center and a building where the castle governor kept the taxes paid by the people. During the period of the Nordic Union between Sweden, Denmark and Norway, between 1397 and 1523, the stronghold was from time to time used by the Danish kings of the Union. It was besieged several times, and in 1522 King Christian II of the Union had to relinquish the stronghold to Sweden's future king, Gustav Vasa. And King Karl IX converted the fortress into a Renaissance castle. The medieval sections were incorporated in the four wings of the castle. Örebro was part of the national defense, and the defense capability was improved with 4 round cannon turrets and a high-walled earthworks. Besides being one of the king's many dwellings, the castle was a place where several parliamentary sessions were held. Engelbrekt Engelbrektsson was a mine owner and a nobleman from the Swedish province of Dalarna. He was the leader of the Engelbrekt rebellion in 1434 against Eric of Pomerania, the king of the Nordic Union. Engelbrekt was dissatisfied by the numerous offences of the king's local bailiffs and the heavy taxation. In 1434 he started a rebellion with the support of mine workers and peasants from his home area. Engelbrekt set against the king's bailiffs in Västerås Jösse Eriksson, who was blamed for the distress that mining men suffered under his rule. The rebellion grew into a massive force sweeping the country. In 1435, Engelbrekt was appointed commander-in-chief at a parliament in Arboga, that is often considered the first parliament in Sweden. However, he was not able to withstand the Swedish nobility, who wanted to exploit the rebellion. He was somewhat forced into the background. It is stated that Engelbrekt was, because of illness, too weak to sit on a horse, but when he was called for a council meeting, he immediately went on the voyage. His journey was to go by sea from Örebro Castle, which Engelbrekt had as a shelter, to Stockholm. But at an interruption of a small island in the lake of Kalmarunionen, Engelbrekt was brutally murdered by Måns Bengtsson from the Night and Day dynasty. Over the next few decades, Engelbrekt became a national hero, glorified as a public protector and an opponent of the Nordic Union. His rebellion came to be seen as the start of the Swedish national awakening, which would triumph in the following century with the victory of King Gustav Vasa and the dissolution of the Nordic Union.